It's a new day, new situation. Let's get it. See, I don't care what people say.
We are live here at AMP TV, ampsounds.com, up in Providence, Rhode Island, with my main man,
Mr. Mista.
Mr. Providence, Mr. Everything, Mr. Prime Time. What's good with you, fam? How you living? Oh, man, doing all right, man. Yourself? Oh, man, no problem, man. I'm saying you one of the hottest artists out here right now. Just want to take a little time, talk to you a little bit, get to know you, let the people get to know you, so that way we can, people can know to look out for in Providence and for Mista Mista, no doubt. When did you know that rhyming was going to be the thing for you?
It was, I'll say, I didn't know until probably 04, like seriously.
Right.
Like I started doing it in 11th grade. A friend of mine was like, I was always the kid in school who had like every mixtape out.
Right.
I was always the dude that knew like every lyric to every song. Like I was a huge fan.
Right.
So one of my guys was like, why don't you just rap?
Right, exactly.
I'm not no rapper.
Right.
I'm a fan. Like I just want to listen to the music. He's like, nah, seriously, like you know everything that's out.
Right.
You got a good ear for good music. Why don't you just do it? And I was like, nah.
Right.
So like that summer passed in high school, and I came back.
Right.
And I had 2 verses.
Oh, man. Now, was it the hot verses or was they corny at first?
I thought they were hot. They were wet. They were horrible.
Now, I know, and you know, that before you was rhyming, you used to break dance.
You did research.
I know you used to break dance. So what's up with that, man?
Well, I dibble-dabbled in a lot of the whole, I just love the culture, you know what I mean?
Right.
So dancing was b-boying was something that I tried to do for a couple years. I never got like super nice at it, but I was decent, you know what I mean? Like I had a nice up rock, had a little bit of floor work, and I could do a couple windmills.
Right.
I used to try to do flares. I got Nah, seriously, I like, there was video, I got like home videos when I was like, I don't know, 14, 15.
Right.
My stepfather was filming me.
Oh, cool.
In the backyard trying to do flares, and I kept falling. Just gave up though.
Everybody has the corny nicknames to start with.
Yeah.
So, what was yours?
Well, first, everybody's gonna laugh at me now.
Man, nobody's gonna laugh at you. Come on, Amp Sounds. Let's help them out, baby.
The first name was the Oracle.
Oh man, he was watching The Matrix.
That wasn't even The Matrix.
Oh, okay.
It was Wu-Tang. I was like the biggest Wu-Tang, cannabis, like, I mean, Nas, like around that time with like lyricism and raw hip hop was going on, and everybody was using like these words that didn't make sense.
Right.
I was like the Oracle, son.
Yeah.
So that was my corny first rap name. I had another name before Mista Mista.
Okay.
Which was Mr. Roger.
Like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. That's what I'm thinking. All you needed was a sweater and a pair of chucks to switch out, and that would have been good.
We had the marketing.
Hey, I'm with you, man.
We had this going on right here.
Hey, I'm trying to be like Mr. Mista.
Mista Mista came from a freestyle. It was more like, it was like just something fun. It was a new personality, so I used to like go back and forth between like these alter egos. Mr. Roger was like the serious rapper, and Mista Mista was like the fun ladies guy. And then it just like, it transitioned into Mista Mista.
Talk a little bit about No Greater Love. No Greater Love is your new album out that you got right now. Hitting hard, playing tracks on it, produced. You got LJC, Tactics, a couple other folks along with us. You got your Essence Music Group family as well as a couple other folks. How did it all come together?
No Greater Love is like, it's like my baby. Like I've done mixtapes before, but this is like the breakthrough. This is like the album. This is the thing that I created and like, well, we created. I say we because me, LJC, John Holt, like Watts, Tactics, we worked collectively to put together like a solid project. We wanted something to be like cohesive. But at the same time, we had to develop a sound. Because prior to No Regret of Love, like I have a lot of influences. So sometimes I'll make a song, or I used to make a song that would be like hardcore hip hop.
Right.
Then I'll make a love song. Then I'll do this. Then I'll do that. And it will kind of be all over the place.
All over the place, right?
So we wanted to, me and LJC wanted to kind of just make something that was just like when people heard it,
Right.
they'd have a reference. Or if they hear something else, they'd be like, oh, Mr. Mista, kill this. This sounds like Mr. Mista. And I think like with this project, we really developed the sound for me. And being as an artist, where people can be like identified with me as a person, as an artist, sonically, everything. Just that's No Great Love as it counts.
You make my heart beat. You make my heart beat.
Heartbeat is crazy. That beat, LJC made it. One. Two, LJC didn't want me to use it.
Oh, wow.
So I one day I was just like, I was like, nah, man, I got a song for this.
Right.
He was like, no, I got something else. I'm gonna do something else to it.
Right.
So I kind of just took the beat. I kind of just,
You got your Ice Cube on
yeah,
Jack the beat.
jacked the beat. I wrote the whole song, and I sent it to him, and he was basically like, it's yours.
Kids do that.
It's a smash.
Right, exactly.
It's a smash. But it's like, songs like that, I love to do because it's fun, one.
Right.
It's a great performance track. But it's also creative. Like, that's what I was saying about the creativity and the substance. Like, if you heartbeat, I use the metaphor of the actual, heartbeat,
right,
the whole
exactly.
song. People probably don't catch on that because it's a love song.
Right.
But, like, I took one concept, which is love, and I took a metaphor of love in your heart and the whole cardiac system, and I infused the two together. So it's like, there's a lot of references to You Make My Heart Beat, strapped like a car seat, 90 BPM,
Right, exactly.
watch for the car, So I like to do stuff like that. Instead of just doing like your normal love song, I just like to kind of, take it to the next level lyrically.
What is your favorite track on the album?
My favorite one is Don't Make It Seem.
Yep, exactly.
I don't. That's right.
He got the soul going on over there, boy.
I can sing.
See, he trying to front. The dude got skills, man.
Nah, that is one, the most personal song on the album. So, with that being said, it was the most organic song.
Right, exactly.
Like it was derived from a real life situation. LJC is not only a producer but also one of my best friends. So he knows what's going on in my life, and he came to me because I wanted, like, I had broke up with my girlfriend, and it's around the time I was about to get back with her. So this was kind of like a, let's get back together song. So he had the whole idea. He was like, yo, I got it, man. I got the song. I got the song for your girl. And he was just like, don't make it sing. And then we started the beat. Everything was like from the ground up.
Right.
Literally that day I wrote the whole song. He wrote the chorus. I wrote everything else in like less than an hour. It felt that good. It was that organic that it just kind of poured out.
Right, exactly.
So it was just like from the ground up beat. I was like, all right, let's go. But the verse, I was like, 10 minutes later, first one's done.
Right, exactly. Okay.
Let's record that. He laid down the chorus. 15 minutes later, verse 2.
Right.
But aside from it being like a fast process and being organic, the actual structure of the song is not like your typical hip hop song.
Right, exactly.
It's not, 8-bar chorus, 16-bar verse, 8-bar chorus, 16-bar verse. Like it starts with the verse, then it has a chorus, a verse, chorus. Then there's like a bridge, breakdown, and then there's a build up.
Right.
After the build up, there's a breakdown. The chorus doesn't go back. There's a breakdown, which is kind of like another bridge, like a post or a pre-hook. And then we go into another part where there's a build up, but the lyrics are totally different from anything else. So it's like, it was to me, the most creative writing. It was like a song. Like it's not just rap. It's artistry. It's an actual song. So that's what made it special to me.